for ourselves. So let me just look at TRVL quickly, because and then I can have a look at some other things. Yeah, so I wanted to have a look at price targets because I think it's really important. There's a lot of people unsure about price targets on TRVL, how to take profit, when to take profit. And I've had some people ask me about TRVL and they're not sure. Should you take profit now? Because we are 200% away from the all-time low, right? And I haven't taken profit. I honestly, I personally didn't take profit in this rise, and I haven't yet taken profit here. Yeah. What I did do is I bought more as we dipped down here. I bought more TRVL down here. Okay. And I still haven't taken profit. Okay. So for me, crypto is about accumulation at the best possible places and exiting or taking profit at higher time frame resistance levels at the right time. Okay, and that's really what I'm looking for. I'm not really looking for hourly or daily fluctuations. I'm not trying to trade this on a day-to-day basis. I'm looking for higher time frame moves. All right, so when you look at the higher time frame, this is the TRVL monthly chart. What is this pattern to you? 3 red candles followed by three green candles. This is the monthly time frame. Yeah. What is that pattern? There's a name for it. Does anyone know? I'll tell you now. It's called the 3 white soldiers. Yeah, so you just go and Google it if you want, and have a look for yourselves. I'm going to find it here. I'm going to paste it here for you guys. The 3 white soldiers. It's a reversal pattern. Yeah. And if you're not familiar with Japanese candlesticks, here's a lesson. So basically it happens at the end of a downtrend and you get 3 green candles consecutively like that. They're called 3 white soldiers. It indicates a reversal pattern, right? And this is the monthly candles. This is the monthly time frame. And if you go and just do a Google search, yeah, I'll do another. Oh, that was the wrong image. Is that the right image? No, that's the wrong image here. This is another one. I just took that from Google. See that? We have a very similar setup. Look, this is just taken from Google, yeah, from this website called aflbank.com. Opening with the previous candle's body, 1 2 3. See that? And we have a very similar setup right here. 1 2 3. So this is actually a higher time frame reversal pattern, and just looking at this, we've put in a higher low. So I am actually expecting now much higher prices. I'm not expecting now for 9 cents to hold the price. I'm not expecting this. I'm really not. I think that would be very unusual. Yeah. We've attacked 9 cents on 2 occasions, on 2 significant occasions. I'm not expecting the third one to hold. Yeah. I'm expecting the third one to break. And then what I'm expecting are higher prices. In this context, the measured moves, what did I do there? The measured move, what am I doing? Of this kind of structure potentially lands us at around 35-36 cents. Yeah, so it's like this, isn't it? That's your structure, isn't it? Maybe a little bit higher, to be honest with you, probably a bit higher. Okay, so I am actually aiming for the top of the golden pocket with the first kind of breakout move, and I think I'm expecting that before this year ends. Okay, so that would, I already talked about this when I talked about price targets. Yeah, if we get to 36 cents, we're looking at 100 million market cap. 100 million market cap for Dtravel is very small, because Dtravel is going to compete against Airbnb market cap. Yeah, we are competing at the moment. We're competing against Airbnb, but not. We're small. We just begun. Yeah. So Airbnb's market cap is, this is in pounds. I don't know why it's in pounds, in dollars, in USD. So we are actually slowly taking market share, very slowly, a very small percentage of market share. Airbnb is worth $82.78 billion. Yeah. And we effectively do exactly the same thing, but cheaper. Yeah. And it's all Web3. It's all based on the blockchain. It's all based on crypto. And we have a month-on-month growth now. But the stats are out there. I've already shared them to you guys. So I think, honestly, I think without a shadow of doubt, we're going to get to 36 cents. And actually, I was just messing about with Grok because I'm kind of enjoying it. Will TRVL reach 36 cents? To be fair, they're quoting me, but still, at least Grok agrees. Reply in one word. I don't want long. Oops, in one word. Reply in one word. Maybe. Oh, it understood. Will TRVL reach 1.56? Let's have a look. Unknown. That's weird though, because before I was looking at it and it says probably. It says probably. I actually think that the realistic target for TRVL is 500 million market cap. That's what I think. I'm basing that on the stats that I got from Dtravel. They published it themselves. And so when you go to the stats, what is the website again? It's June. There it is. June.com, Dtravel. So these are the stats. And if you look, so far we've taken, Dtravel have converted $835,000 worth of bookings. Yeah, that's USD value. Okay. And we've only just begun. Yeah, we've only really just begun. And so in my mind, as that grows, then the valuation will grow too. And what's interesting is about the tokenomics is that we're using a portion of that value to buy back and burn TRVL. So TRVL in the long term is a deflationary token. Eventually, when Dtravel and when TRVL when the network is exploded, yeah, then you won't ever want to sell your TRVL because you've got this real world business that is reducing the number of TRVL just by the business operating. And so you see now we have 924 cities, 107 countries. We have 882 operator sign-ups, and we're almost reached 4,000 listings worldwide. That's a real world business. That's in the process of bookings are happening every single day now, and a portion of that value is being and will be used to buy back TRVL and burn. Okay, so this tokenomics is deflationary, and so in the long run, as this business grows, there will be a decoupling from crypto, and it will be very directly proportional to the size and the growth of this business. And this business is growing. Yeah, you can see it. There's growth. Okay, so honestly, my base case, I've already said it, is the all-time high. I would put that at 528 million market cap, or 500 million market cap. Yeah, that would be back to the all-time high at $1.56. And so when people are talking to me about where should I take profit, well, technically the golden pocket is a good place to take profit, especially when there's confluence, and there is confluence at the golden pocket. So it's a 1.618 extension combined with the golden pocket, combined with a yearly level, which is the yearly levels at 29 cents. So I would say this area is a good place to take profit. But let's just say we go up there and people do take profit, then what? Then I think you should just buy right back in. Honestly, that's what I think, because I think probably we're going much higher in the context of a Bitcoin bull run, but also in the context of Dtravel's business and the growth of the network. Yeah. So I think it's a good idea to take profit at a key level, and taking profit doesn't mean selling everything, because I think that would be a mistake, because the reality is no one knows what's going to happen in the future. If you take profit and the price just does that, what do you do if you sold all your TRVL? That would be a mistake. Okay. And you just have to be strategic with how you take profit. You may just look to skim and cover your original investment. So I think that's a very smart strategy to cover your initial. You can calculate how much you've invested in TRVL, and then at a major area of technical resistance, you can go, okay, I'm going to take out my original investment. I think that's smart. Okay, with a little bit of profit, so I can go on holiday, maybe buy something nice for my family. You know, that's smart. That's a smart play. Okay, and maybe even take a little bit more, because you want to have a little bit of dry powder in case we have a pullback. And the reality is, when I look at this chart, if we do break up past this level, this key level here, you can see there's a lot of big resistance zone here, then I think to have a little bit of dry powder ready to defend this level is going to be crucial. And basically I'll be looking for everyone to do that. I'll be looking for everyone to have a little bit of dry powder ready to defend this area if and when we get a pullback. If we don't get a pullback, I don't care, we're just going up. Yeah, so that's why I'm saying it's not a good idea to sell everything. I think that would be a mistake. You can it'll be a gamble. Yeah, I mean, you could do it and you can come out on top, but in terms of risk versus rewards, you know, who knows? No one really knows how far we're going to go up, and no one really knows if we're going to get a pullback and how the pullback's going to be, and if there's what kind of correction we're going to have. The reality, if people see a chart and we're in the middle of alt season and crypto's pumping, we may just pump through this level and just go up. Yeah, and so you don't want to take too much profit, because if we do continue going up, you won't have enough value to take profit at a higher level. And obviously there's a psychological $1 mark, and that corresponds somewhat with the 886, but the reality is I don't see much resistance in these higher prices. And I think naturally, after eventually we cross the golden pocket, I think the next big resistance is going to be the all-time high. Yeah, and that will put us at a base case. I think the base case would be for us to get to the all-time high during this bull market. That would be just above 500 million market. I think that's reasonable. Okay, I think that's a very conservative guess or estimate. The chart structure is really bullish at the moment. Okay, and then that's conservative, and then beyond that, I think we have some higher targets. And honestly, my next target, even though there's intermediary targets and at any point in time the price could fall back, my next target is roughly about $5, and that will be somewhere near 2 billion market cap. 2 billion market cap. I think that's largely dependent on the rest of crypto, largely dependent on the base chain, and it's largely dependent on getting onto Coinbase. I think we're going to get onto Coinbase, by the way. Yeah, I've had conversations with different people, and it's looking optimistic. I can't tell you when, because I don't know myself, but I think in the future we will, because the thing is, our token and our product has a really unique real world use case, and we have no competitors in the market, in the Web3 market. Yeah, so when you look at all the other crypto projects, there's nothing that's doing what we're doing, nothing, and no one is even close to doing what we're doing. Yeah, and we've taken 3 years to build this product and to test it, and it's not even, you know, we've still got a long way to go in terms of developing it and growing it. So I think honestly, in this bull market, depending on how crazy it gets, I honestly have my sights set for $5. And so therefore also you have to be aware, if you take profit, and you don't be out of position, because if we do go up to the all-time high and you say, okay, that's it, I'm out, I'm going to sell everything, you may be you may be right, but it's always good to have a little bit left just in case we go for higher. Yeah. So just in case we go for here, if you sell everything, you may be right. And you may not. It's hard to buy back in, isn't it? It's hard to buy back in at the highs. You'll be like, when do I buy back in? If I sell everything at 1.56, the price comes back to $1. Do I buy right back in with everything? Probably not. You probably won't. Yeah. So it's good to have a certain amount just in case we push through to the next level. $5. And actually, I was messing about with Grok. I don't know why Grok isn't working now, but I'll show you. I was asking it some questions yesterday and it gave me different answers. So obviously Elon's AI is shit, but I like messing about with these kind of things. Let me show you what the answers I was getting. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it, because I pasted it to my brother. Image. Can you see this? Oh, my chart's messy now. That's fine. Let me just hide these so you can see what I was seeing. Yeah. Can TRVL reach $5? Maybe. Can TRVL reach $9? Unlikely. All right. So I like to see what Grok is saying. You know, sometimes AIs can be smart. I don't know. What else did I ask it? Yeah. Can TRVL reach $1.56? Possible. And can TRVL reach 30 cents? Likely, right? So these are the kind of this is like a layman's explanation, price target way of reaching certain price targets. And then I also checked out Bitcoin as well, just for curiosity. Can Bitcoin reach 200,000? Possible. Can it reach 300,000? Unsure. All right. So these are my targets. All right. So that's kind of my TRVL analysis. What's happening now is that we're holding 5.5 cents. We are holding 5.5 cents. I don't know if we're going to hold, but it looks like we're holding, doesn't it? It looks like it. We've had a little bit of a reaction. So right now, 5.5 cents is holding the support, isn't it? It's holding the support. And confirmation of whether this is holding or being held or not will be for us to go up and take out the high, for this to be our lower high. And naturally, that's the structure, isn't it? Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Yeah. So we're now looking for a higher low. If we go down, then it'll be like this. And my next kind of area of interest will be probably a 1-to-1 of this move, because that's just the way crypto is, 1-to-1. Kind of somewhere around there, 4.46, 4.5, kind of just this neckline, to be honest with you. And if it pushes further, then obviously into the neckline. These are your kind of extended targets, but 1-to-1 is kind of usually how things play out in crypto. But you know, who knows? No one really knows. We're holding support right now. As long as we hold, and if Bitcoin now tries to go up, or if we do get a little pumpy and this holds, if Bitcoin is correcting, and then we could go up again. We could go up again. I am expecting another move to the upside. And so just based on my EW count, I think we've completed the wave 1 here. Yeah, that's the wave 2, and this is the wave 1 of the next big move, which is the 3. Yeah, so we've done the 1 of the 3. This is the 2 of the 3, and the next move I'm expecting is a 3 of the 3. I kind of think we should push all the way up to 17 cents really, and just take out these highs. It's going to require a little bit of volume, but I don't really have any reason to think otherwise. And what I'm really hoping for, and I don't know if this is going to happen, I'm hoping that we can actually get to my 36 target by the end of this year, by the end of December or November or December. So I wouldn't mind us getting there by the end of November, to be honest with you, with a big take profit, and then the next January onwards we can just push up. Yeah, so kind of on the yearly time frame, I was just thinking about the candles, how I would like them to form. Yeah, this is the yearly candle. I wouldn't mind if we push up to here, and obviously you have a take profit, and then obviously you get a pullback, and then the next candle, which will be the next yearly candle, we could probably hopefully just get another green candle and then just push right up. So it's kind of imagining what could happen in the future on TRVL. So I am expecting another wave, right? So I'm not thinking that we're going down, I'm thinking we're going up. It's just not knowing exactly where. If people haven't positioned in, this is a really good place. Yeah, because whatever happens, we are going to flip 236 into support. It could be now, right? If it doesn't happen now, it's going to happen in the future. But these higher time frame fibs will be crossed until we get to the all-time high. This is the first one. At the moment, it's showing a little bit of support. It has shown support in the past. So there's no reason why this doesn't hold the support, and there's no reason why we go down. Yeah, I think it's more likely than not we hold the support and go up. Okay, and the structure supports that, right? So if anyone's not positioned in, it's good to scale in, and now would be a good place to do that. And then time wise, well, we've been impulsing in our Elliott waves. So if you want to catch the next wave, then maybe you should get positioned in, or maybe you should get, I mean, there's a 200, we can get to it's my target there, 17.5 in the next wave. Then that's a 200% increase in value. See that? From where we currently are. And that makes sense to me. All right. So that's kind of TRVL on my price targets. Yeah, just remember what I said about me these levels. 500 million cap and somewhere around 2 billion. That would put the target at the all-time high at 1.56 and around $5. Okay, and so I'm eyeing up both of those targets.